You didn't get fired. Nothing official ever happened. No meeting, no warning, and yet, somehow, your job doesn't feel like your job anymore. The work changed, the expectations changed, and the people around you, they changed too. At first, it's easy to ignore. You tell yourself you're overthinking it. But then small things start stacking up. Your team gets smaller, but your workload doesn't, deadlines get tighter, and the margin for mistakes basically gone. Then comes the part that really gets in your head. You start getting left out. Meetings you used to be in, you're not invited anymore. Decisions happen, and you hear about them after. You send a message, it sits there longer than it used to, not ignored, just not a priority. And this is where something shifts, because now it's not just your job that feels different. It's how you feel in your job. You start second-guessing things. Did I miss something? Am I falling behind? Was I always this bad at this? And that thought right there, that's the turning point, because once you start questioning yourself, you stop questioning the system, and the system is counting on that. See, companies used to do this differently. If they needed to cut costs, they do layoffs, direct, visible, brutal, but honest. Now it's quieter. Instead of firing people, they create an environment where people slowly push themselves out. No severance. No headlines, just a steady stream of people leaving one by one. And from the outside, it looks normal. People come and go. That's just how jobs work. But if you're inside it, it doesn't feel random at all. It feels targeted, even if no one ever says it out loud. There's actually a name for this now. Quiet cutting, which sounds harmless, almost passive, but when you really look at it, it's anything but, because instead of telling someone they're no longer needed, you slowly remove the things that made their job sustainable. Support disappears, clarity disappears, stability disappears, until the only thing left is pressure. And here's what makes this so effective: when someone quits, the company doesn't lose anything. No payout, no announcement, no accountability. It's clean. But for the person going through it, it's confusing as hell, because there's no clear moment where things broke. Just a slow realization that something isn't right anymore. And by the time you fully see it, you're already exhausted. Usually, the people this hits the hardest are the ones who actually care. The ones who try to keep up, who take on the extra work, who don't push back right away. They stretch themselves to meet expectations that keep moving until eventually they can't anymore, and then they leave, not because they weren't good enough, but because the environment stopped being survivable. And once they're gone, the cycle resets. New person comes in, everything seems fine at first, and then slowly, the same pattern starts again. So if you've been feeling like your job changed without warning, like the rules shifted but no one told you, like you're constantly trying to catch up to something you can't quite define, there's a reason for that. And it's probably not the one you've been telling yourself, because sometimes you're not being fired, you're being pushed out. And once you see how it works, you start noticing it everywhere.